Let's play some Spire, and hopefully we'll also get to slay it. Start with the Ironclad, as usual. Another try, yes indeed. Alright, so these two options are not that exciting. How about taking 18 damage for a rare card? That could be okay. Depending on the path, kind of. So I see this one, which seems to be okay. Couple of rest sites as well as a couple of elites. What else can we do? Kind of similar here. Let's change the color though. Could even maybe go for the Burning Elite, but that path seems kind of tough and also, frankly, worse. So what should I do here? Fighting the Guardian at the end. So boss swap is kind of high RNG. It is a good option though. I suppose I'll go for the rare card for 18 damage. Okay. Bludgeon, Brutality, Offering. I think I'll go with the Offering. Brutality, I think, is the worst option here. Bludgeon is okay-ish, but it's also very costly. Offering one of the best cards that an Ironclad can get. Okay, so for the path... So, is the white path perhaps any better? I do get a store option for the red path. So I could do something like that. I only get 2 hallway fights though if I do that. The elites are in the same spot on both paths, so that's a bit of an early elite. Also, with the offering and with this diminished state for hit points, I am already semi-low in the health department. On the white path I do get 3 hallway fights. Guaranteed. However, the store could be better. We might need like a potion perhaps to get through the elite. And I can't guarantee the potion drops. Well, I can't also guarantee what kind of potions we get in the store. Anyways, I think I'll go with the white path. I could also... Yeah, there is also a store here if I go this way. This way instead. I think I'll go there, so I have the option to buy a potion if need be. And I don't think I want to play the offering in every fight, but is now the time to play it. So defend, strike. I take 2 damage. I think I just play this, so I get to play bash as well. Or perhaps block for more. But if I can avoid it, like I said, let's not play it in every single fight. So now the decision is, do I strike or defend? I think I defend this time. I probably should have just bashed there, but I kind of autoplayed that. I don't think it will matter though. I might be horribly mistaken. I make plenty of mistakes, of course. Definitely not an expert in StSLib. Okay, and it seems, yes indeed, I did make a mistake since I can't kill now. Well, that sucks. Can't block either. Brutal start. Mostly myself to blame. Okay, out of these options I'll just take a twin strike. The other options are not really something I can take here, I don't think. Let's get some damage. Okay, this time I will skip the offering. Try to skip it at least. But I am taking 7 damage. Oh well. Okay, Body Slam is back. I don't think I want it. Sword Boomerang versus Iron Wave. I'll just take an Iron Wave. Okay, the store had a membership card as well as a mummified hand. That's a shame. I didn't get any potions. I guess I might be taking this fire potion. Combust is here. I don't think I want it. It is on sale though. It's an okay way to deal AoE damage. However, I'm already down to half health and I do have an offering. It might still be correct to take it though. Definitely possible. But yeah, let's get the fire potion at least. And then I think I skipped the weak potion, probably. So I only have one guaranteed hallway fight before the elite. Where I can get another potion, perhaps? I think we need to rest here. Can't really afford to upgrade. In which case the Combust is suddenly that much better to take. I guess I'll take it. Alright. A lot of self-harm. This is a good event though. So upgrade or transform. I think I just upgrade here. And actually probably do Combust. Though I could also do like Bash or Offering maybe. Or even Iron Wave. I don't know, Twin Strike I guess is also an option, so it's between these. Okay, let's upgrade. The Transform is potentially better, but it could also just be worse. Get something worse than a Strike perhaps for this point in the run. So which one will I do? I'll do the Combust. Taking more damage, only 2 though. Skip the Offering, skip the Combust. Take 2 more. Okay, no damage options unless you count Flex. Guess I take a Burning Pact at this point. True Grit also good, but really likes an upgrade. I can't afford that at the moment. Though then again, I do have the Fire Potion, and I did get a Speed Potion, so I can probably get through the Elite without resting actually, now that I think about it. So I can do an upgrade. If I take the True Grit though, would that be the upgrade? I think it's still like Bash, probably. I can maybe get it upgraded later. Fighting the Guardian. I think True Grit is probably better for that fight. Okay, well, I convinced myself to take it, so let's take it. And let's not rest. Once again, convinced myself to do that, so let's upgrade Bash now. And see how this Elite goes. It is the Sentries, and I did get Combust on turn 1, so that's good. Basically wins the fight. Now I need to just outlast them. Guess I could have used the Fire Potion there, but I suppose it's probably better to save it. Let's see, so blocking for 17, so really no point in using the Speed Potion either. Though, yeah, this actually, yes, 6 plus 7, that kills. Let's try to not go too fast. My brain potentially cannot handle it. would be a shame to not use the speed potion in this fight if I get another potion drop. But I'm not going to use it for 5, I don't think. Though I definitely could. I definitely could. Not yet, at least. I might change my mind, but not yet. Okay, so this one will die. Now. Okay, didn't get a potion. Whetstone is here. Corruption is here. Corruption, obviously one of the best powers that an Ironclad can get. However, it's not good in all situations, like now. Currently, it's not doing much. I think I'll still take it, though. If I get really, really, really lucky, I will also find something to go along with it soon. And at this point, I can start taking more skills. If I have this. Though I still haven't fought Gremlin Knob. Fire breathing, I don't think I definitely want, especially when fighting the Guardian, and I just dealt with the sentries. Thunderclap, I guess is takeable, but yeah, let's take the corruption. 2 upgraded strikes. Now that's a bit of a shame. I also had an Iron Wave as well as a Twin Strike. Oh well. Alright, let's see. So... I do this. Probably just block now, so I'm taking 17, taking 5. Definitely could use this now, just to save 5 health. I might be getting a potion now. I think I will. Alright. Is it time to play Offering again? I think it is. Down to 21 health. Let's not play the Corruption, I don't think. Okay, did get a potion. Colorless one. Spot weakness sounds decent enough. More damage. Okay, Ancient T-set. Sure, I suppose. Question mark. Okay, this sucks. This sucks unless I succeed straight away. Being so low health. I think I'll click at least once. Maybe only once, though. Not lucky. So I'm going to rest here, I think. I'll click again. Okay, I'm done. I am done. Let's rest and let's fight the elite. Lagavulin. Do I care about any of this stuff? Could exhaust something here? Yeah, I suppose I will. Rather keep a defend, I think. Thank you for your service, Ancient T-set. Very much appreciated. It's the thought that counts. Okay, so corruption, yes or no? Not yet, I don't think. So do I start with the bash here? I think I do. Let's bash away. Let's also use the colorless potion. A trip is here. Yeah, I guess I'll take a trip. So draws exactly what I have here. Sure. Let's spot the weakness. Skip the combust. Alright, is this a kill? It is. White Beast statue. Right, we can start using potions much more liberally with that. Still have the fire potion as well. Guess I'll take an armaments here. Nasty. At least I can block for 5. 10 straight away or combust. I'll just do the 10. Can I get away? Or be better off, rather, by skipping the offering? I think I can, probably. How about Bash plus True Grit? That leaves the Slaver at 15. And vulnerable. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's perhaps a bit unlucky. Yeah. But I can... Yeah, actually I can kill. Yeah, I can. By doing this. Okay, Blessing of the Forge. Reward card-wise is a bit underwhelming though. I suppose I can still take a Thunderclap or an Iron Wave. I think a Rampage will be a skip though. It's not very... It's just not very good, I don't think. I'll just skip all of this. Okay, slime time. So now I suppose I might use a potion. I'm guaranteed to get one. Which one though? I think this one, the fire potion now. Let's take one. Okay, there we go. Explosive potion. True Grit. Heavy Blade. So I do have a way to scale strength. I don't think that Heavy Blade is necessarily very good yet though. Would 100% take an upgraded True Grit. I suppose I'll take this one. Can I get away without resting? If I upgrade like armaments or True Grit? Since I have Combust and Offering, maybe I shouldn't risk it. I'll take this second True Grit. Okay, so yeah, 26 health. The Guardian. Yeah, I suppose I should rest here. I'm not feeling strong enough to skip it. Okay, maybe use this already. The Blessing of the Forge. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so let's see here. Just upgrade the defend, I think. If I do play the corruption, it's not going to be anytime soon. I will play this combust. Alright. Probably will be using the offering now. Damn shame to not have this true grit upgraded. Oh well. Alright, more strength please. And let's also take some damage actually. The vulnerable is worth it. Okay, it seems like maybe I didn't actually need to rest, so let's see, 22 plus 7, that's 29. Alright, but now, yeah, okay. This kind of vindicates my decision to rest, I think. Let's see, so dealing 16... So 21 damage if I play this on me. I think it's worth it to get that there. Yeah, going pretty low. Definitely going low. See, 27 plus 7. Could use this, I suppose. I can still take damage. And now I suppose I'll... No, never mind. I can't play this if I do that. Cutting it close. But there we go. Get an attack potion. And I think an impervious. Yeah, impervious out of those. Damn it. Okay, this is tough. This is tough. So, Coffee Tripper is occasionally great, but it will occasionally kill you. Mark of Pain is usually pretty bad, actually. Runic Dome is very annoying to play with. So what the hell? I'm already taking so much damage, I have no form of healing. I suppose it's going to be Mark of Pain, but that's going to be very painful. Don't have any Wolf. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I really don't want to play a Runic Dome run. I have won occasionally in the past with that, but it's even more painful than Mark of Pain, usually. If I were a gambling man, well I kind of am, I guess. I suppose maybe I could get away with the Coffee Tripper, but with both the Combust and Offering, I don't think I should gamble on that. White Beast statue will help a lot, though. Well, I don't know. Let's take the Mark of Pain and get ready to be suffering a lot, I suppose. Okay, don't want to do all of these hallway fights. The rest of the path here on the left does look fine, though, if I can make it through the elite there. I have plenty of money, so I guess I could go for a store. And then I can decide. I am forced into an elite fight, though. Which, obviously, if I can win, is good. But if I can't, then it's not. Probably go there, to the rest site. Very unlikely I'll be strong enough to go this path. And then, let's see, well, it's going to end up here probably, but this is also an option on the right. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. So, start there. There's the wounds. Okay, so if I want to play Corruption, I don't actually deal any damage now. Not the best of starts to this fight. Suppose I'll use at least one of these potions later on. Okay, it's time to do the offering. Probably use the attack potion now. Though if I wait until I have spot weakness in play, it's better. So I suppose I will wait. Okay, so there it is. Impervious to the rescue, actually. Let's use this now. Twin Strike probably, due to the strength scaling. Nine plus 8 plus 7. 15 plus 9, 24. So let's use the Impervious. Alright, Fire Potion. Battle Trance. That helps quite a bit, especially with the added wounds from Mark of Pain. Yeah, I think that's clearly the best choice there. Okay. Library. So I could get an Inflame, Dark Embrace, Spot Weakness number 2. Whirlwind is an option. Burning Pact maybe. I don't think Dual Wield does anything. So does the Dark Embrace currently help much? I do have a Corruption as well as a couple of True Grits, so it's definitely not bad. This is something you usually want on an Ironclad. Already have a spot weakness. 2 of them is okay though. Whirlwind is a way to deal AoE damage, but yeah, I don't know if I don't think that's the best option here. Already have a Combust as well. Uppercut is okay, Inflame is okay. So I suppose it's going to be the Dark Embrace. Let's take it. And yeah, like I said, let's go to the store. No gambling chip for us. Orange pellets is here. Which is pretty good. Usually. Bloodletting. Do I have enough card draw? I don't think I currently do. Though I do have a Battle Trance now. As well as the offering. Don't think it's worth buying here though. Inflame as a purchase. Remove Strike. Panacea is here as well, but yeah, definitely not over orange pellets, I don't think. Okay, let's get the orange pellets. Allows me to occasionally remove all debuffs. So yeah, I think I just remove a Strike after that. Flex is on sale. I don't think it's that good, usually. It's not horrible. But once again, I would prefer to have a lot more card draw to have that. With Corruption and Dark Embrace in play, though, it's not terrible. If I can manage getting both of those in play at some point. I think I just remove a strike. There you go. Though I could still get the flex, but let's just save the money instead. Speaking of money, is there another store coming up? There is here. That's semi... well, it's not far, but I do need to go through an elite. It's the only guaranteed fight, though. So I think I can take this, probably. More money, please. Let's go right. Speaking of... okay. There you go. There you go. Goodbye, Regret. It was nice knowing you. Okay, and now let's upgrade something. So, if I do want that corruption in play, upgrading it is a good idea. However, is it the best upgrade here? I could also do something like armaments instead. So how well do I do against the elites? The Book of Stabbing is probably pretty bad. The other ones are okay, perhaps, with these potions. I think I do armaments now. And then we'll see how the rest of this goes. Okay, I could also go this way though. But yeah, that's... well, then again, I already got rid of the curse. So how much do I like a question mark room? Do I prefer it over a hallway fight? I think I do. I could still take bites. Not sure how I feel about the intangible event, though. I suppose it's okay. There are others as well, obviously. Let's go left. Okay, slavers are here, but like I said, the potions will probably carry this. As well as the impervious. Okay, so usually kill the right one first. I probably will actually spend both of these potions here. Okay, so I could wait on it. I could also just kill it. Kill the right one already. Saving one potion, obviously good overall. If I can manage it. Anyways, no reason to really use the potions yet. Not in a rush. Now I might be though. Oh, nice. Nice armaments there. So, I could play Offering before I play Armaments. Not sure which one is better. I think I just draw more. Rather draw more, that is. So let's do that, and let's once again do the Blood Offering. Okay, Combust, yes. I think I'll just use the Explosive Potion. I'm getting debuffed by both of these. Okay, so I need a bit more here. Let's get rid of this wound. So this is 13. This is 14. Kind of, maybe I made a mistake actually using that potion there. Well, do that. Okay, so 16 incoming. Do I still skip the corruption? I think I still skip it. It's been basically a curse. But maybe at some point it will pay off. Okay, 18 plus 7, okay, nice. Alright, there we go. Should be the end of it, probably. Yes. Vashra. Blessing of the Forge. And some garbage. I guess a headbutt is okay. Yeah, headbutt is okay. It's okay. Let's take it. The event is a curse. I can remove it here though, so I think I take it. Okay, more strength. And now I can actually, if I so choose, keep the Wraith for that extra strength. Suddenly we are strong. Still pretty bad to have a Wraith though. Question card, I think so, yeah, sure. There's the bite event. I think I take this since I have removed only one strike. A couple of them are upgraded though, but I think I do take this. Does lower my max HP. Oh well. Okay, so store, yeah, I suppose so. Is there anything good? More strength. Not sure if that's worth it, actually. When I have 52. As well as a way of healing constantly with the bites. Frozen Eye is here. Okay, I suppose that's the so-called pro pick, but yeah, I don't know. Evolve is here. Actually, yeah, I kind of need that. I can still get the Frozen Eye if I'd like. Sentinel is okay as well. If I get both Corruption and Dark Embrace in play before I play it, well, before I get rid of it, then it's excellent. But yeah, I suppose I kind of need to take the Frozen Eye. Kind of need to. Okay, that's going to make the rest of the run... Well, we'll see. Take longer, I suppose, unless I die. Which obviously can happen pretty quickly. Anyways. Upgrade something. I guess now maybe Corruption. Am I still going to get it in play though? Fighting the Champ. I do have spot weakness for scaling as well as plenty of strength. I could just upgrade like a True Grit. Or the Dark Embrace, I guess. Or even the spot weakness. I don't think I want to upgrade the Evolve, not just yet at least. Battle Trance actually okay as well to upgrade. Which one is best? I guess I'll do the Dark Embrace, even if I'm not actually benefiting that much necessarily from the effect it has. At least I can play it easier for orange pellets. Well, that's part of the consideration. The main consideration is still the actual effect, the actual power. And hoping for the arena. No. Shelled Parasite instead. Rude. Okay, so... let's not use a potion yet. So I kind of forgot to consider the Wraith. removal. Anyways, that's fine. Huge waste of block. But if I don't play that, then I take damage. So I guess I do play it. I guess I do. Where's calipers when you need it? Also need to keep in mind I actually have the frozen eye now, so we're getting this next turn. Okay, probably headbutt the battle trance, or maybe the armaments. I think I'll use this Blessing of the Forge now. So that's also a good one to keep for the champ. Eventually, though, in that fight, maybe armaments can upgrade basically everything. I'll do this, though. Okay, does it even matter what I get? I have so much strength, I'm going to kill pretty easily. Well, I can get more health, perhaps, by upgrading the bites. Let's see, so... I can no longer see, actually, since I'm in this screen. Well, whatever. Let's do the armaments. So I can cleanse the debuff there if I'd like, but... Anyways. Well, I'm always going to play this. But, yeah, I also kill, so... There we go. Cultist Potion. Okay, that solves the champ easily. Probably use it there. Dark Embrace Plus is here. Corruption number 2 is here. Yeah, I'll take another Dark Embrace. Body Slam Plus is actually starting to look better now that I have Corruption, Impervious, etc. But let's take another Dark Embrace. Alright. Doing pretty well, actually, at the moment. Use this, but use it later. Okay, which one first? Does it matter? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so is this the first time? Well, we'll see. Will I also thank you, Orange Pellets? Probably, yeah, just do that. We can kill you later. Like so. Okay, full health. Disarm. Second wind. I think I take a disarm. Second wind also alright. Especially with the Dark Embracing. But yeah, let's take the disarm. Okay, and let's see. Is now the time to upgrade the corruption? I still think no. So what instead? Maybe the other True Grit? Evolve, maybe? Battle Trance, maybe? Offering, maybe? Oh yeah, actually I didn't. Yeah, never mind. I haven't upgraded a single True Grit. Disarm also okay to upgrade. Not currently that useful though. I'll do the corruption. It's going to be eventually useful, I promise. So let's get it out of the way. And I suppose I'll just get the cultist potion in play there. I don't want to use the corruption yet though, so I guess we are taking our chances of getting rid of it, and there it goes. Anyways, the cultist potion will solve this fight easily enough. Also, no reason really to be feeding there. Slight mistake, I guess. Anyway, this should be basically an autopiloting win. Let's see. I want something back. Even more strength, maybe? Don't really need it. So instead, just play this now. And let's get the battle trance back on top there. So yeah, since well, anyway. Do I actually benefit from this now at all? No, I don't. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I can headbutt the Impervious if I'd like. Get it with the disarm. It's okay. There it is on top, and let's get it. I don't know if the Frozen Eye is actually doing anything when I have 2 Dark Embraces in play. I suppose it is. Just play that. Okay, bad timing for the spot weakness. Getting closer. Let's bite instead of Iron Waving, or maybe actually Headbutt again. Do the Battle Trance thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. $18, $16, $16. Alright, are we actually dead? That's a big shame if so. Wind Strike is going to be a lot more. Okay, just use the Battle Trance. So this is 30 damage. Plus 50%. So 45. 45 plus 18. 63 plus 17, 70, 80 plus 8. So 88? Yeah, I don't have enough. Damn it. Can I block for enough? Did I actually die despite using that potion? Plus 7, actually. Yeah. Is that enough? So how much did I reach? Let's calculate it again. So let's see. 18 plus 45. Well, I'm always going to play this, right? The bash, that is. Yeah. Can't block for enough anyway, can I? So with this, it's 9. Yeah, no. Okay, it's actually, yeah, it's 44. I still do have this Blessing of the Forge as well. So 44 plus 25. $69 plus 7 is 76. Okay, let's double check. So 76. So I absolutely need this Blessing of the Forge. Funny that it comes so close here. But I'll double check here. So 44 plus 25. 64, 69 plus 7 is 76. Yeah, okay. Use this as well. Close. Too close for comfort, but we made it. Okay, Feed and Reaper are here. I suppose it's Feed. I have enough healing through the bites, and I have a pretty low max HP, so let's take it. Runic Pyramid. Slaver's Collar. It's one of those. So, Runic Pyramid, one of the best, one of the most well-liked boss relics, obviously. How good is it here, though? I have so much card drawn out with the 2 Dark Embraces. Especially once I get the True Grits. Well, hopefully I get the True Grits upgraded. It's still very good, especially now that I have a Feed and a Disarm. Armaments plays very well with it as well. We'll need some energy help, so I don't know. This is actually, I think, pretty close between these two. It's definitely not Tiny House. Poor Tiny House, no one likes it. Which one is better? I think with the addition of the Feed, well, I also have a spot weakness. Yeah, I guess I'll, yeah. Let's take the Runic Pyramid, but I don't know if this is actually correct. But I will make the assumption that it is. Usually much easier of a choice to take that, of course. Okay, so now I need to kill this thing. Over here. Let's do a red color. So elite there as well. Only that much money. So I guess no store. So I could remove something like perhaps the Wraith at the store. But I'll probably just go for the question mark instead. Alright. Definitely need to get those true grits upgraded. I can do that here with the armaments. So play this now or later? Guess later. Yeah, these wounds from the Mark of Pain as well as the curse are making this a little bit awkward. With the pyramid. Okay, how many do I have in play? One Dark Embrace. Okay, let's play this now. Is this the first time I've actually played this? Don't remember. I can headbutt something, like the armaments maybe? Okay, so I definitely want to use all of this block that I have, so... Yeah, I don't know if I made the right call with the pyramid, now that we see what's happening here. Anyways, let's see if I can make it work. Also, yes, the feed. I almost forgot. We have a feed. Also, I could... Yeah, I should have upgraded that. Oh well. Too late now. I am a goofball sometimes. Anyways. That's over with. True Grit Plus. Yes. Interesting choice. So I have 140 gold. Kind of intrigued about the transforming. Could get something very nice. Two random upgrades, probably not. So do I want to remove that Wraith when I'm getting one strength out of it? Now that I have 3 True Grits, maybe it's not that important, though the first turn and the second turn on occasion will be much worse with that. So if I take the transform, it's probably 2 defense. Or maybe 1 bite and 1 defense. I could also remove like a defend or a bite instead of the Wraith. Funnily enough. I think I'll go for the transform. Let's see what I get. Let's do 2 defense actually. Brutality Warcry. Okay, not that thrilled about that, I guess. The brutality doesn't really work with the runic pyramid at the moment. When I have those dark embraces, etc. as well. Warcry is fine. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's do this. So, not getting to upgrade that feed, but let's try to get it in play here at least. Making some damage is fine-ish. Okay, this isn't fine though. How rude. Let's use this. Okay, where's my feed? It's coming. It's coming very soon. There it is. Okay. Let's also do some biting. Is that all the biting I will do? I guess so. So I could still block. No. They're too far away. So let's just feed here. Okay, up to 58. Shockwave. Limit break. Okay. I like both. I really like both of them. So limit break. Pretty good from the get-go with Vashra and the 2 strength from Duvudol. However, I would really like to get a shockwave as well. I guess it's the limit break though, out of these choices. Still don't have a source of weakness. That can be quite bad. But yeah, I suppose I kind of have to take that limit break there. Okay, feed is here, and I can actually upgrade it straight away. Can I actually feed straight away as well? Probably. Hmm. 10, okay, 25. How about using this? Should have used that first if I'm going to use it, but yeah, anyway. Okay, 16 plus 15. Okay, that's enough to kill this one. Okay, there we go. I could also skip playing this Warcry. But I suppose I will play it. Two spikers are pretty nasty to fight. Well, at least I have the Impervious coming up. I need more block in the deck somehow, I think. That or way more HP. Yeah, I guess I play this. I don't know. Let's do that. Ouch. Alright. Still not have a Dark Embrace in play. I need to make room. Oh well. Do I play this? We'll see. I suppose I will. Need to get rid of these somehow. Oh yeah, play this first actually. I should have done that. At this point, probably doesn't matter though. Okay, do I still have any block left? I don't think I do, unless you count the Iron Wave. And it's going to die to the... Yeah, it's going to die to that. Okay. That. Die to that. Fiend Fire. Do I care about a Fiend Fire? Occasionally quite good. I suppose I do care about it. Can I clear my hand? As well as deal damage. Okay. Annoying. Let's play the Brutality. As well as that. Orange pellets hopefully going to do some work here. Can't... It seems get it in play yet, though. Armament's coming up. Need to make room for it. This is a pretty tough game. At least for my puny brain. Don't think I want to gamble on what the True Grit hits. Now I don't need to gamble. Okay, so what the hell? True Grit the Wraith, I guess. And then... just bite? Or do I headbutt? Perhaps the Battle Trance. Guess I use this now, probably. Okay. And now what? Still taking a while to get to the powers, sadly. So I guess it's impervious now. Don't want to feed fire, I want to feed instead. Kind of awkward. Definitely awkward. Need to make some space. It might be correct actually to Fiend Fire. Despite losing the feed. So I can actually, yeah, I can use the War Cry. To put it on top. And I don't currently have a Dark Embrace in play. So it's actually going to do it. Okay, I need to make sure I don't actually kill this thing in that case. But yeah, I'll always use the Impervious, right? Yes, I think so. Okay, so let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 16. Well, anyways, use this. Okay, so it's 8 times 16, right? So 80 plus 48. So 128. So that should be actually pretty perfect. If I actually counted that correctly. Well, anyways, I suppose this is... Yeah, this is kind of something I need to do, even if I didn't. Did I count correctly? It seems I did. Okay, there we go. Get to feed. Okay, weak potion, and it seems nothing else unless I want a cleave or a thunderclap. I need some block. Somehow, since I also got rid of the defense. Maybe that was a mistake. Perhaps it was. The fire breathing would actually be okay if I didn't have the pyramid, I think. Still unsure. I think I'm kind of leaning towards it being a mistake in this situation to take the pyramid. Oh well. Getting a thunderclap, I suppose, is fine. Fighting the Time Eater first. If I get there. Yeah, I suppose some more AoE. Still perhaps even necessary to get. Let's get a thunderclap. Okay, do I dare fight an elite or do I go for a rest site? Limit break upgrade would be nice, as well as the true grits. Very nice indeed, if I could manage it. And also actually the disarm. Not sure. Seems I'm only getting one upgrade anyway, since I'm going for the heart. 2 campsites left. So do I have enough strength if I don't upgrade limit break? Strength is how I'm killing things, I suppose. I have 1 spot weakness. I can get the limit break back as well with the help of... whatchamacallit, headbutt. So I guess upgrading that is probably what I should be doing. Probably, I don't know. Let's do it. Limit break plus. Corruption, true grit. Okay. And a bite coming up. The combust could actually get in the way in this fight. Maybe. If I want to feed. But it is an AoE fight. So I guess I'll play it. Let's go for this one. Let's not use a potion yet. Okay, ouchies. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Just ouch is what I have to say. Can I kill this? 23 plus 11. 33, so yes, I can. Okay. Still ouch though. We just defend through grit and let it hit where it may. We'd also use the weak potion, but rather save it. So yes, I kind of forgot about the combust. Did I need to play those cards in that case? Not sure. Anyways. Okay, feed is over there. Taking 35. But I do have an impervious, which I can actually upgrade. But I would also like to upgrade the feed, so... Headbutt is over there. I don't need to upgrade this, but... It'd be nice to get these other things upgraded as well. Can do it later though. Kind of awkward. Yeah, the more I think about it and the longer this run goes on, I think I actually made a mistake by taking the runic pyramid. With this very specific deck. Getting into these awkward situations, kind of. Kind of a little bit. I guess I can get it back. Get the armaments back later on to do the feed upgrade, so I can use it now. Mainly to get actually the other things upgraded here instead of just the impervious. So I suppose I'll play the armaments now. Okay, use this now or later? I think probably later. Not sure if it even matters though. Anyways. Let's block. 13, 17. Why is this game so damn tough? Is it even tough? It's a little bit tough. So I can kill this one, and let's see. Feed is coming up. Can I block for enough? Can I kill this one instead? Yes. So that's blockable. Actually, probably just bite twice. So if I use this, I kill this one as well. Kind of nicely. Also, potentially, if I can delay this fight long enough, I can actually heal to full-ish. Maybe. But I am kind of running out of block a little bit. Am I, though? Let's see. Actually, I can kill... No, I can't, because, yeah, once again, this kills this one, so I can't leave it alive to bite these ones. So the question now is, do I bite twice, or do I thunderclap? I guess I do thunderclap. So yes, need to keep in mind that this is in play. Okay, do that. And now let's block. Should have used this, actually. Oh well. Do I even need this evolve for anything? This also kind of redundant a little bit with runic pyramid. get rid of the evolve there. Also, yeah, actually, yeah, I made a mistake once again. Since Combust is in play, I can't delay this, so I need to feed now. Which means well, maybe I can actually get that upgrade, but that would require... Does it require the offering? I use Dark Embrace and then Warcry. So I get the headbutt back. I think it's getting a little bit too complicated for one max HP. So probably just, yeah. I think I can get the upgrade there, but it's very awkward and I do need to play the offering. And I don't want to spend 10 minutes thinking about that, so let's just play this. But yeah, I think I made plenty of mistakes in that fight. I could have done so much better. Probably should have skipped the Thunderclap or maybe the Combust, so I could bite my way upwards there. Oh well. Live and learn. And there's the Shockwave, and I will be taking that. Thank you. And it is an AoE fight. First up. This might even be the death of the run. Oh well. Not a fantastic beginning here. Actually a pretty terrible one. Guess I need to get rid of the feed, basically. Do I play Corruption already? So kill one of these. Just to do something. I could get either Corruption or Evolve in play. Or actually I could play the feed on another one of these. Skip Corruption and Evolve. Man, this is tough. Why did you draw them in that order? What I could also do is Corruption, Evolve, and then feed and just face tank 18. I'm getting Offering next turn. As well as a Shockwave. Shockwave will be free if I have Corruption in play, so I'm definitely playing that, I think. Definitely always playing that. Okay, so now what? If I wait with the Fiendfire, I get perhaps even lethal damage, maybe, on the Reptomancer itself. I do also have the Fear Potion, then again I don't need that. I have the Shockwave coming up. Weak Potion is, yeah, also kind of useless in that case. I could use it now to save a whole 3 HP, if I'd like. I'm always getting a new potion anyway, as long as I survive. I'm not getting to feed, that's basically guaranteed, so... Do I use the Evolve? Do I actually even benefit from having that in play? Or do I just kill one now with the Fiendfire? What a kind of weird situation. So I can fill my hand with the Offering. If I keep the Fiendfire, so I can... let's see, so currently this is 10 damage, but it's going to be 15 with the Vulnerable. How many cards will I have in hand? It's going to be full-ish. I can make it completely full if I skip some things. Maybe the answer is to actually not play anything at the moment. 15 times 9. No, that's not enough though. Right? Yeah, it's nowhere near enough, so I need more strength if I were to do that. I'm getting spot weakness, though. Thanks to the offering. Is that enough? So 13 plus 6. So that is 19 times whatever. Even that's not enough, though. I would need 19 times 11. Getting closer to it, though. Can't deal the AoE damage. Since Combust as well as Thunderclap are pretty far down. So I suppose the Fiendfire is a no-go. Well, yeah, then again, I can use it, but will I even be alive if I don't kill these daggers? Probably not. I need to deal with them. So in that case, do I just play the Fiendfire now to get rid of one? How awkward. How awkward indeed. I think I just kill one, actually. As sad as that is. Not sure if I'm making a mistake, but there we go. Anyways, let's take a bunch of damage. Okay, this one needs to go. Sadly, I seem to... No, this is enough. Do that. Get rid of this one. Still take a whole ton of damage, though. Might be dead. Ow, ow. Okay, limit break coming up. Don't have any Dark Embraces in play, sadly. Such as Battle Trance now. Go away! Very awkward. Well, at least Repto herself isn't attacking at the moment. I don't have damage, though, to deal with these. You kill one with the help of a Fear Potion. Well, actually, the Combust alone is enough. I need one Dark Embrace in play. One is coming up. So I can use this now. Okay, so this will die. Will I die? We'll see. Probably not yet. I think we made it through the fight, but this is kind of awkward, to say the least. Anyways, let's do things. Okay, that kills one of them. Getting headbutt. And thunderclap, actually. And some other things. Probably made a mistake there. I could have just thunderclapped the other one as well. Plenty of mistakes. So I can use a bite here. So maybe it's fine. Ish. Okay, so I need to block for 17. That's exactly 17, right? Save the impervious. Yeah, the brutality is basically a curse in this deck. Anyways. So not even getting the +1 strength from it. Okay, but it seems we probably made it. And if you don't attack now, I can actually bite some more. Okay, so that's already going to die. But I think I'll still just make some space for further biting. Okay. And now it seems... Well, actually I can use this. Okay. Try to get as much health back as I can, and there we go. Horncleat. I'll get rid of the Fear Potion and take the Blessing of the Forge. Metallicize Ghostly Armor. Metallicize usually pretty underwhelming at this point, but I don't know. Might be okay. And I do have the orange pellets. Ghostly Armor is perhaps better though. Neither is fantastic, but I suppose I will take the Ghostly Armor. Okay, and I have to skip the kunai. Okay. Sapphire Key. Regenerating Nemesis. Yeah, I'll use the weak potion. Save the armaments, probably. Instead of using it now. Corruption, yes or no? I think probably yes. Ouch. Ouch again? Looks like ouch again. I guess I use the armaments plus now, and then if I really want to maybe get feet upgraded, I can use this later on, but probably shouldn't. So how much does this... Well, I want that 5 block. And getting +3 here. Okay. And now this is actually okay to play, so I will. Push it to the limit. 12 strength. This actually doesn't do anything. So I could wait to play it. To get something out of the Dark Embrace. I suppose so. No big attack, please. Thanks. Though I did also get the Impervious there. More strength, please. Okay, so it seems I can probably feed in this fight. Just bite straight away. Maybe a mistake though. So if I want to clear my hand, it gets once again kind of awkward. Couple of wounds. This True Grit isn't upgraded. I could use the upgrade potion next turn though. Anyways, let's clear some space here. And if I use the Fiend Fire, it gets rid of the feed, obviously. Anyways, I think we are going to be fine. But this is definitely not optimal. So I'm drawing these. With this. I guess I do. 22, 33. I don't have enough damage. Damn it. Not enough to get the feed off. If I wait, do I have enough block? I do have the Impervious, so I guess I do. Still use this. If I have to play a True Grit, which I actually probably maybe will have to, then they can hit the feed. Which is obviously not good. Saving the potion though, obviously. Helpful as well though. 37. 33. Not quite enough. So close. I think I do wait. And try to save the potion instead of using it. Okay, so just end now, I guess. Alright, so am I getting... No, there's plenty of garbage here, so I should not use the bite now. And actually use Impervious to block this flimsy attack here. Kind of a weird run. Weird run where the pyramid was arguably a mistake to take. Anyways, do this. And then we wait. And then you die. Pantograph. Okay, that's helpful, given the situation. Dexterity potion and some garbage. I could maybe take like a sword boomerang with this strength that I have. I really would like to get some skills for the corruption to play with. Oh well. I think I skipped these. So maybe the sword boomerang is actually correct to take. Oh dear. Not sure if it will like make a positive change. With strength is it's okay to have, but I don't know. I think I skip. Skip all of that garbage. Goodbye. Chemical X is not going to do anything, right? I don't think it does. Yep. This is a pretty bad store. Reckless Charge would be okay, actually. And would be even more okay had I not taken the Runic Pyramid. Do I want it, though? I think I just remove something here as well. Maybe now get rid of the Wraith, though it does come with the benefit. Tough run. Despite making it this far, despite having strong things. Inflame is worth considering. Not sure if it's better than that, though. Yeah, I think I do get rid of the Wraith now. Despite losing the strength. Goodbye. And do I do anything else here? I don't think I will. Not sure if I can actually make it to Act 4. But having this money there would be nice. And I don't think there's anything like super worth it here. So I will skip the more. Okay, make some space. Yeah. It's becoming more and more clear to me that the Runic Pyramid was indeed a mistake. Oh well. My poor brain. This isn't even that tricky of a situation. Just thinking, do I play the offering now? Probably not. Do I play the True Grit Plus to get rid of the wound and make space? Let's at least use this. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Corruption coming up. Can get it in play already if I'd like. I'll just do this. Use that. And just play this to get it out of the way. Ouchies. Okay. Let's try to bite some. Still can do one. And now we feed. Skip the elixir. Yeah, I think so. Once again, the card reward is kind of garbage, I think. I don't want the Sever Soul, do I? Almost Strike, I would definitely take an upgraded one. Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade, I guess, is worth considering. With this strength? Yeah, I guess I'll take that. And the question mark is just another hallway fight. Such a shame. I do enjoy a challenge, and obviously this fight will be won, but I'm getting tired of thinking all the time. Can my brain handle it? Just need to get that feed upgraded. Make that the last card to play here. So I can afford to take some damage. Thanks to having the pantograph. Don't want to play Impervious yet. So do I play the Armaments Plus already? I guess I do, and then get it back with the Headbutt. Straight away. And do this. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe even the correct way to play that. I am max blocking. Do I benefit from playing this now? Does it even make a difference? I don't think it does make a difference. So getting another Dark Embrace in play, well, that's going to be later on. I don't know. Let's just leave it. Just leave it. Leave it to Beaver. Okay, could I? Should I? I need the armaments for the feed. So fiend firing it is not something I'd like to do. 27 block needed. Impervious does accomplish that. Does anything else? It seems like no. Sadly. I could use a potion. That's not enough. I could use the Blessing of the Forge. And save the Dexterity potion. So use the Blessing of the Forge instead on the feed. Which means I can get rid of this. So I could do Impervious Fiendfire. Maybe Impervious Warcry, then Fiendfire. Seems okay-ish. There's Corruption over there. So Fiendfire will deal at most nowhere near enough. Guess I do that, though it pains me to get rid of the True Grit. A little bit. How about just biting a couple of times to get health up? Does it matter? I don't think it does. Maybe it does, though. It might. It really might. Nah, I guess I just do that, and then do this. Though I can save this. No, I can't, because it's just going... Never mind. Yeah. Dark Embrace. It's just going to be immediately back. So it doesn't matter what I do here. Hello. Do that. Okay, feed is coming up. So I can afford to take damage, and I kind of need to make space as well, so let's do that. And also, yes, actually, yes. Orange pellets. How did I forget about orange pellets? Well, I did. Anyways, that means I overblocked, actually. Whoops. In the end, it doesn't really make a difference, though. Still a mistake, but doesn't matter. In the end game. This is going to exhaust. Do I care about playing this now? Doesn't matter again. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. And now let's use this, like I said. And can I... Well, I can delay this if I'd like. Then again, I need to. It's not even attacking. Let's do a bit of biting, I guess, first. Still need a bit more. Ran out of attacks, it seems. How about now? Well, how about now, actually? 33, that is enough. Okay, up to 80. Get another dexterity potion and shrug it off. Nice to finally have a skill again. Okay, I'll just use one of these. So use this now, I guess. 24 plus 10. That's enough to kill that one. This fight might hurt a bit. We'll see though. Heavy blade is upgraded. I have 5 strength. I should have taken a look here first. Let's do the heavy blade. 39 out of that. Why are you attacking as well? Rude. Corruption is over there, so I can get it straight away. I should have done the armaments instead, probably. So need some block. Yeah, how about just getting corruption and then cleansing the effect from battle trance? And then we can draw into True Grit with the help of the... Actually, I don't have a Dark Embrace in play yet, so I need this in play. Just do it straight away. And then play an attack to cleanse the effect. And do that. So if I use... Well, I'm going to use this anyway. But this thing still has an artifact charge, so I guess I use it on this one. Though getting that vulnerable in there might matter. I don't know, I guess it will matter. Okay, so do I still use this? I can hit something that I don't want it hitting, but I suppose it's still fine. Okay, there we go. Wait. Okay, so can I upgrade the feed? Armaments is way over there. I can get it, but I need to wait in that case. Can I kill this now? 64 plus something, yes, it seems I can. 64 plus 17. So with the help of Impervious I can deal with this one. 20 plus something, yeah, that's easily enough, right? Okay. I guess I need to kind of risk it. Risk hitting the feet with the true grit. Sadly. How annoying. If I play this, I increase the chances of hitting it. I could play this and then Offering and then Impervious. I need to make some space if I actually want that Armaments Plus to upgrade the feed. I guess that's going to be a lot of work, a lot of effort. Once again. Probably not even worth it. So can I... No, it doesn't seem like it's worth trying. Way too difficult. Also, I'm out of block a little bit, so I guess I just do this now. Sentinel. Dual wield. Sentinel is good. How good is dual wield? I don't see it being that good. Okay, let's take a Sentinel. And here we are, at the end of Act 3, finally. Nope, we need to recall. Also, in hindsight, did I rest? Well, anyways, maybe I didn't need to take the Mark of Pain. I don't know. Anyways, let's play things. Won't be getting a potion out of this fight. If we can even survive. Healing 12 there with the feet. Probably not worthwhile to try either. Stupid Time Eater. I think I'm going to die to this. The deck doesn't scale fast enough. I don't have enough block either. Anyways, let's not give up just yet. Maybe I should have waited to upgrade the disarm. That's very helpful in this fight. I only have one though. Extremely inconvenient. I can play 3 things before it time warps, but I have 2 energy left. Ouch. Everyone hates Time Eater. Okay, play one thing. Let's make it this thing. So I do have 12 strength. Maybe that's enough. Okay, probably corruption time already. Don't want it to be, but probably is. Though I could just do impervious shockwave. Maybe actually use the Blessing of the Forge now to get all of this stuff upgraded. So I can still do limit break once. That should win me the fight if I can do it. Headbutt is there, so I just need to survive long enough. I think shockwave upgrade would be nice. Keeping the potion would be excellent as well, obviously. Is it time for the corruption? I do have the Fiend Fire as well. That's going to deal a lot of damage. So, 25 for the next boss. I think I do play this now already, since I do already have 12 strength and will get more. But the question is, do I use the Blessing of the Forge? Do I need it? If the deck had a couple more imperviouses, if it had a Feel No Pain, even one, then we'd be so much better off. How much do I need this for Act 4? If I get there. Will be good for the next boss, potentially as well. Anyways, let's play this. I've made my choice. Also, getting a couple of turns more for the shockwave would be very nice. I think I'm going to try to be greedy though and keep this potion. Okay, there's the Fiend Fire, so when do I use it is the question. Heavy Blade will get annihilated by it though. Won't get to feed. Oh well. Doesn't really matter which I choose here. I'm always going to be playing the Fiend Fire at some point. I think. Okay, so I definitely want to play the Offering at some point as well, so I could delay the Fiend Fire. Also, I can headbutt the Limit Break potentially at some point. So now I could just like bite twice, or just Heavy Blade once. That's also going to deal more damage later on if I can manage it though. Iron Wave blocks for free. Yeah, I think I delay until I get more strength. Also, yes. Once again, orange pellets to the rescue. How do I keep forgetting it? Well, I guess because I'm not that good at this game. Anyway. So I'm already full blocking. I could play this now, but is there a point? Is there not a point? I could play this. That doesn't accomplish anything, does it? Not really. Never playing this. So Offering or nothing. And then I would headbutt and get the Limit Break. And something else, I guess. Just play the Twin Strike. Yeah, I'll do this now. I could play something else instead of the Twin Strike. The Twin Strike deals more damage later on. So I could play something like Thunderclap instead, or the Feed. Anyway, so let's get the Limit Break back. I can actually get it in place straight away. I'm getting dangerously close, though, to the Time Warp. So, yeah. If I play Battle Trance Limit Break, that's 2 more. And then I can play one... Well, I have 1 energy left. Will I have enough damage with the Fiend Fire? That's a good question. So it's going to be 24 strength. 24. Well, plus 12 to this. So 31 plus 50%, so that's 45 per charge, per exhaust. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Yes, so I can do this now if I'd like, but it doesn't really matter if I do. At least if I'm calculating this correctly. So do that. And then it doesn't really matter whether I play something like this first. I wish there was a way to feed as well, but it seems like that's a no-go. I guess I do... No, I don't... It doesn't matter one bit in this situation. I can do Heavy Blade plus Fiendfire next. Well, I can do that anyway. Well, anyways, we win. We win! Hooray! Actually, no. I calculated that wrong. But anyways, we win. Because I only have one card to play, but yeah, that's easily enough. Anyways, got there in the end. Whatever. Here we are. Dono and Deka. Okay, this is far more tolerable usually. Doesn't mean I want to die, but I usually prefer this. Probably just play this disarm, despite it hitting nothing. Anyway. Alright, now what? Just Heavy Blade Bite, make some room. I don't want to use Impervious yet. I could use the Sentinel though. I don't want to play the unupgraded True Grit either. Because I play Sentinel and Heavy Blade. I'm getting Corruption very soon though. With two enemies this is going to be more difficult, maybe, than the Time Eater. Okay, there's the Fiendfire. Okay, Spot Weakness. Impervious. Or maybe just Corruption already. Maybe it's Corruption already. It's going to be cutting it a bit close. I'm going to run out of skills to play very quickly. I could do Spot Weakness first to have one more instance of it. I could do Corruption Fiendfire. So it's going to be a 5 strength Fiendfire this time. Is it better to wait in that case? Impervious is going to exhaust anyway. So how about skipping Impervious actually? If I play this, I take 20 damage. I can still take that. Save this for later. Does that? Well, it keeps the Ghostly Armor in play. I think I'll do that. Not sure if correct. Okay, so Bash, Bite, or Corruption. Having these True Grits upgraded would be so damn good. I could just play this and get rid of the wound. Let's just do this. Ouch. And now I definitely need to play that. I think I will use the corruption now. Probably use the fiend fire as well. Probably. I don't know. Might be dead. Might be dead now. Can I handle next turn? Running out of health. Hmm. 12 times 9. Not nearly enough. I think I do play it now though, instead of waiting. Probably. So if I wait for a thunderclap plus the shockwave, if I could somehow manage that, then I get the vulnerable on this one. If. I don't know. So exhausting everything gets me up to here. So I do get the limit break. How much does that help without having a fiend fire to benefit from that? Pretty sure I just fiend fire now. Can't really risk the true grit, can I? If it hits the fiend fire, how bad is that? Pretty bad. Chances are low, but it can happen. Just saving that 6 HP though might be kind of necessary. I do have the potions though. Potions are good. Do I need them? Maintaining focus, not easy. If I wait with the fiend fire, so I could use an iron wave now, block a bit, then use a bite, perhaps. I suppose I can still wait. I can get rid of combust with the fiend fire. I'll do that. Could also get the brutality in play, actually. Maybe I should have. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to clutter my hand anyway. So it's fine, I suppose. Okay, 36 damage incoming. Am I dead? Perhaps. Perhaps. Not yet, though. Not yet. Okay, so Fiend Fire now. I don't have Vulnerable on them. Nor does it look like I can get it. So I suppose we just go for it. No limit break, no vulnerable. What else could I do here? Not much, I don't think. A little bit though. I can block for a little bit. I can block for this turn, just barely. And use a potion as well. So if I wait with the Fiend Fire, can I actually kill one? So 17 times 9. Nope, need plenty more. Once I have the limit break in play, actually. How awkward. I could just go with it and see what happens, but that's usually not how you are meant to do things. At least if you want the best results. So 12 times 9. 108, right? 108. Still need to deal way over 100 damage. But I can get the limit break in play. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can kill Donu, but Probably won't have enough, not quickly enough for Deca here. Can I actually change... Can I somehow... No, I can't. No, definitely not. I can't kill this now. I don't have enough. I won't have enough. I'm 99% certain that I won't have enough damage. Okay, I'll just go for it. Okay, limit break now, I suppose. Can I still get spot weakness though? Beforehand? With headbutting, yes, I can. Maybe I actually could have killed this, maybe. I don't know. I do have the offering here. So headbutt now, get spot weakness, then get that in play by exhausting something, or just, well, shrug it off, offering something. Then limit break, and then something. I think. Spot weakness. I could use armaments now. How about getting rid of something? Like a bite, maybe? Still have plenty of attacks. Let's get rid of this bite. Okay. Spot the weakness. No, I should have done the armaments first. Oh well. Yet another mistake. I'm full of mistakes. That. So shockwave now. Well, I guess armaments first is slightly, ever so slightly better. Though it doesn't matter, actually, at all. And it's looking like... Yeah, I can't, like, get rid of these artifacts in time anyway. Do that. Then I do this. Okay. Might actually be able to feed. Maybe. Still need more block. I do have a bit more block. Oh yeah. Sentinel. Sentinel to save the day. Kind of unnecessary at this point. Actually, I can use headbutt as well again. If I were better at this game, this would be... If I were better, this would be so much easier. You don't say. Well, trying to learn. Anyways, so that's enough to feed. So actually... I can actually skip those for later if I'd really like, but I probably should just kill it now, so... I get rid of you. Block for the right amount, and we probably actually have this. And it seems I might even be able to skip the offering. Maybe. This is going to exhaust, sadly. Oh well. No, it seems I do need to play the offering. Can I actually... Yes, I can probably... Maybe. Though... I was thinking if I can get it vulnerable. Is that even necessary, though? Maybe it's not even necessary, but I should be able to manage that if I just play enough things, since it has only one artifact remaining. Anyways, I do win. I need to make some space. Did I actually make the right call in playing that bash? Now that I think about it, maybe not. Anyways, does mean I do play the offering. Is there a point in playing something else first? Actually, the hand is still kind of full. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at this game. It might be obvious, or not. In any case, I do win this fight. Just wondering, do I even bother with the offering? In that case, if I play the offering now, do I actually just win? 62 plus 46. 108, that's not enough. I guess I'm always playing this in that case. Okay, and the bash is there. Does the bash even help? It's 2 energy though. Maybe just block with the iron wave and then we just kill it. Kill it later on. I mean, it's fine either way, isn't it? I think it is fine either way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Taking a bit more there. Okay, well, made it. Okay, upgrade. What's the most meaningful upgrade? I don't think we have that good of a chance at beating the Heart currently. But maybe things will change. Maybe. Heavy Blade is okay. True Grit is excellent. Fiendfire is alright. Shockwave is good. I think I do a True Grit. Okay, Store. Feel no pain. Aqua Souvenir Nunchaku, Second Wind. I think it's the Feel no pain, kind of easily. That's a key thing for this deck to get, to have a chance. There's also an Exhume here, but there's really nothing apart from maybe Impervious or maybe Fiendfire to get back with that. I'm just getting the Feel no pain, I think. Hopefully we won't feel it when the time comes. Second Wind, do I get that? I probably will. Alright, and that's probably it. Do I want another potion instead of something here? Out of these options, probably no. Okay. Let's continue. Once again, kind of an awkward start a little bit. Not much I can do, not effectively. Fiendfire, Sentinel, Twin Strike, Defend, Wound coming up. I care about the brutality. I can get rid of the downside of it straight away with orange pellets. The upside will not matter for long, but it will matter for a bit. Hate to use Armaments Plus already just to get one thing upgraded, but I think I probably will do that. Also, yes, Potion. Now, one of them is the Blessing of the Forge, which I could use later on, maybe. Definitely possible I need to use both potions in this fight. Might still die. Getting strength up fast is something that's kind of necessary as well. Limit break is over there. Seems I kind of will need to use the Fiend Fire early. I can't really use the True Grits until I have something that I want to exhaust. So maybe it's Armaments, Brutality, Heavy Blade here. Does mean I take damage. We can afford to take some damage though. The armament effect is wasted. Maybe it's better to just keep it in hand. When is Corruption coming up? Over there. Going to take a bit of time. Well, I am playing this Brutality. I'm not going to use True Grit on it. If only I had a Dark Embrace. They're at the bottom of the deck. Next turn is going to suck. Probably. Yeah, I think it's going to suck. It's going to suck a lot. If you thought this turn sucks, then you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh dear. Who's this? I guess I could get rid of the Heavy Blade. It's already going to do at least some damage though. Okay, do that and just attack this one, I guess. So I'm going to have an empty hand if I play one of these. Not good. So instead, take 7. And now we're taking a whole lot more. Okay, maybe now use the Blessing of the Forge. And just block this as much as we can. Yeah, I think so. Though I could use the Dexterity Potion instead, actually. Yeah, that's better. Should have used it actually probably last turn. So yet another mistake. Anyway. Pretty good. So take 11. Ow, 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 ow. There's the Feel No Pain. There's the 57 attack. How rude. And also has artifacts, because of course you do. Why must you be so difficult? Why? And 38 instead. That's a bit better. We'll just use this. Probably just use the shockwave. It's just going to get rid of the artifacts. Oh well. That's something at least. And then we take 32. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Also, I only have 1 strength. So this limit break is far less effective. Okay, do I also use the Blessing of the Forge now? Maybe I do. Seems like a decent time for it. Even if I live through this fight though, I think the heart is going to annihilate me. Where is the spot weakness? Over there. I need to play this if I'm planning to play second winch. So I can get corruption in play already if I'd like. Very tough. So limit break just gets me to 2 strength currently. Impervious is here though, so that's going to help. Maybe if I'm going to use the Blessing of the Forge, I should wait until I have the Impervious in hand. Does that matter though? It's 30 block anyway. Also use this later on, maybe. Maybe. Doesn't seem all that worthwhile though. So disarm. I do also have the offering. Limit break just to gain 1 strength seems not that exciting. I need to make some space. So what do I play? If I play the disarm now, I'm not getting the full... I mean, I could use the Blessing of the Forge is what I mean. I am going to be playing it now, but do I use the potion? Also, do I use corruption straight away? I guess I probably do. Would be better to get the limit break out of the way first, so I can use it later on as well. To actually have some strength. Tough one. Really tough. So yeah, get corruption and impervious in play. That's 30 block by itself. Actually more than that because of the feel no pain. So I don't need the disarm necessarily now. Do I need it later? Maybe. Since I might not have enough damage. Not fast enough. Will it actually make a difference? In either case, though, I don't know. What an annoying spot. I wish this was something else, so I didn't need to think about it. So disarm, limit break, then maybe offering. And then use corruption impervious, maybe? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. We'll see. And I do have 2 more energy as well. So maybe bash now. And actually we'll target the Spire Spear after all first. Do I have enough strength for that? I don't know. Probably not, actually. The Fiendfire is going to deal a fair amount of damage. Even with this strength. Though I'm about to go 1 down again. Yeah, let's use the bash. And then... nothing else. 1 strength left. Use the burns again. A second wind now. So that's enough block. Well, I don't have enough damage in the meanwhile anyway. I'm also getting rid of the battle trance. I could play that first, but does that even help? So what else am I going to do? I don't have a Dark Impress in play yet, do I? No. How annoying. How about Bite first? Bite, Twin Strike, Battle Trance. And also Thunderclap. And something like that. Probably won't get to feed in this fight anyway. But maybe... So how much is this? Well, it's better than playing this. Well, it's the same actually, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm not getting combust in play, am I? I don't think so. So use this now. That's easily enough. I guess I get rid of the feed. So do the thunderclap at least. Can I potentially feed? Next turn is going to suck again. Stupid dark impresses. I think I just use this. $60 damage incoming. I think I'm probably dead. Yeah. It's not over yet, but still. It's kind of over. 40 damage. So I can block some. So how much is this? 16 times 5. That's nowhere near enough. This is +3 block. I could use the Blessing of the Forge. Dark Impress is coming up. Can I survive without playing the Fiendfire? Fiendfire is 6 times 3 block. 21 block in total, which means I'm exactly dead. So I need to play a True Grit or something. I think I should use the potion at this point, probably. Okay, let's use it. So this blocks for 9. Should have used it later. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. A ton of mistakes. Potential mistakes. I'm not going to be playing this now that I did all of this. So save it for later on. Play everything here. So I can attack this one with everything except the last attack. And let's get... Get what? Limit Break, Heavy Blade... Maybe even a Sentinel is good to get now. I'm getting the Dark Embrace in play. I think it's the Limit Break. Okay, now we turn again. Okay. Okay. Eight strength. Can I kill without using the Fiendfire? I'm getting Heavy Blade, so yes. But I do need to play the Shrug now. Sadly. 24, 22, not enough. That is enough. Also, actually, it seems you can't actually cleanse the yeah, the brutality effect is uncleansable. Anyways, didn't actually know that, but now I do. Okay, so is this enough? 18 times 9. Seems to be enough. And if I do this, so let's actually, yeah, let's calculate. Should always calculate. So I can actually, oh, this is already upgraded, never mind. The thing is, I will need to have any chance, to have a better chance, to use the bytes as well. So anyways, let's see. So I need 139. So 9 times 18, 90 plus 9 times 8 is 72, so that's clearly enough. So it seems, yes, I can play a couple of bytes. They deal nearly the same damage. Can I delay this just to bite more? 7 block, 9 block, 16. Plus armaments, so it seems I can actually delay, so I should delay. I've used the armaments there, but I guess it's fine to use it later. Okay, 42 now. Can I now block for enough? Probably not, but maybe. Maybe I can. Yeah, it seems actually I can. Not getting much out of doing that, but anyways. And yeah, easily enough block actually. So now just keep on biting. Biting for a bit. Okay, we made it to the heart. Get a bird-faced urn. That helps a bit, not much. Strength potion helps. Metallicize plus, dual wield plus, entrench, intimidate. So dual wield plus, does that actually... Well, yes, now that I have a feel no pain, I do have a candidate for it. Getting all of that in play, though, is going to take a lot of effort, time, and maybe even luck. Actually, maybe mostly luck. The Metallicize Plus is alright-ish. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, though. Is there anything other than the Feel No Pain that I would get use out of with the dual wield plus? I don't think so. Kind of weird, but I don't think so. Maybe I am incorrect, but it doesn't look like it. A heavy blade eventually maybe, but I don't know. It's too energy to use it anyway. Getting another Fiend Fire, if I can make sure that I don't exhaust it as well when I use the original one, then maybe. Maybe. How about the Entrench? With the Corruption, that might make a difference at some point, so maybe that's actually the best pick here. Intimidate, not horrible either, actually. I'll take the Entrench. Okay, let's see how this goes. Probably not very well. Not expecting more than death, but we did get Limit Break to begin with. Anyways, the Beat of Death, if nothing else, I think is going to do us in. So the Fiend Fire, I don't know. Can headbutt that straight away. I guess that's worthwhile, definitely. Well, strength is there. I think this bite is whatever. Okay, now we definitely want to clear that with orange pellets. Can I... I don't have a power. I don't have a power. Can I get a power? It doesn't look like I can. So we're going to take a huge hit immediately. There is the entrench though, so that's something. So... True Grit, Defend, Battle Trance, Entrench. Maybe use a second wind instead of something. Limit Break, True Grit, Entrench. Probably. Actually, yeah. Anyways. Get rid of a wound instead of something else, so play this first. And actually, yeah, I'll do this now. Okay, 16 strength is good, but we're about to be dead very soon. Okay, now I can get rid of the vulnerable at least. Hooray. So Dark Embrace, Bite, Shockwave. Getting very near death. Also do second wind, I guess, but it's not that fantastic just yet. I really want that Feel No Pain, which is at the bottom of the deck in play, but yeah, anyway. Okay, so take 15. Pretty sure we're going to die, but somehow made it this far. So maybe not. Who knows? This is a lot of damage, but can only deal 200 per turn. Alright. Just need to clear some space, it seems. But using the True Grit, yeah, I guess so. Might need to play the Corruption straight away. So I'm getting Impervious, but I don't... I can get it later, but I don't have the room for it. Guess I could use Second Wind now, actually. If I'd like. Is there a point? Using it later is better. So playing a Defend now, is that good? If I use the Second Wind, I need to play Corruption definitely, straight away, before it. So is there a point in getting one defend out of the way? With the Dark Embrace in play, I guess not. So just end now. And we might be dead, but we'll see. Corruption first. Getting the offering in play, important. Doesn't matter which one I use here. And actually, yeah, it doesn't matter either way because... Well, anyway. So if I'm not going to die now, then I am going to die next turn, though. I don't think there's a way around it. There is the Impervious. Will I need it now? I think I will. Disarm is over there. It also has 2 artifact charges, so... Yeah, I think I probably just need the Impervious in place straight away, which means I won't have it for the next turn, when I will die anyways. So do I want or need 3 more strength? Does it make a difference? I'm going to be probably dead regardless. But can I... Is it better to get it? With 16 it's somewhat dubious. I think the block is way more important. To get the 5 block from that. So I guess I use second wind. Do I use the offering first? That 2 energy is so useful. Yeah, I guess I do. Maybe use like Sentinel first. Then we draw feed. Then I use second... No, then I use offering. Then I use Impervious. Then I have to second wind, and then I probably have kind of enough for this turn. Kind of. Kind of enough, but not for the big picture. So yeah, I can draw into Impervious without playing these actually. Does that matter at all? I'm not sure. Okay, so can I save the second wind for later on? I guess just barely, maybe. It's still not going to be enough. I'm way too low. Way too low! But use the offering later on if that's the case. Anyways, I need to make some space here. Losing that 6 HP is pretty bad, but once again, doesn't matter. So if I wait with the second wind, if I can wait, I can get rid of the slime, as well as maybe the combust at the same time. That would be good. Okay, well, I did manage to full block here. And if I want, I can play the spot weakness. I think like Thunderclap plus Twin Strike is better. Get rid of 1 artifact charge as well as deal a bit of damage. Not that I think I have a chance, but maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Make some space as well as, yeah, do those things. Does this strength actually make a difference? I don't think it does. I could also just play Bash now, that full blocks. Take 2 from the Beat of Death. Void incoming as well, but I do have the offering. to offset that. So getting all of these kind of in order here. Okay, I'll do this. Now we end, I think. And now do I die? 47 incoming. I don't have a source of weakness anymore, so... most likely death. Entrenches there. Can I somehow get entrench? Who knows? Maybe. Now I need to make space. Because I want this to hit those things as well. Ideally. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Guess I played a brute. No, surely not. Playing Disarm now draws the Void. I need to play the Offering before I play the second wind. I don't think there's any way I can do this though. The Feel No Pain was too low in the draw order. I've run out of things to exhaust. Too low in hit points. No potions left. If I somehow live through this turn, somehow... can I get that stupid Feel No Pain in play before I play this? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. At least I don't see an easy way of doing so. Yeah, don't think that's happening. I do have the Fiend Fire. If I can somehow get that Feel No Pain in play, which maybe I can do. But I need to make space, a lot of space. So start with Brutality, despite it potentially killing me, but anyways. I think. But Disarm though. That just gets rid of one artifact just. How about if I do Bash first, that gets rid of one. Then I do this. Stupid Beat of Death. How about Bash, then Offering? That just draws this. I don't have enough space in my hand. Bash, Disarm. Then Offering. Then... second wind. Yeah, I can use the Brutality. That actually heals me, so yeah, let's use it. Despite, yeah. If somehow this fight goes on long enough, then the heal effect will... well, you get what I mean. Anyways. So let's get that out of the way. And Combust actually does do the same thing. It does cost me... does cost an energy though. But it makes space, and space is important. Also, maybe one Dark Impress is enough, so I can use the second wind on one of them. Well, this one. Evolve is meaningless, kind of. Disarm is not going to help all that much. Maybe actually the Bash helps more. Let's make some space. Okay, so now... now do I use Offering or do I still play Combust? I think I play Combust. And now Offering. Down to 5 health. So now second wind. That's a lot of second winding, but sadly the Feel No Pain is not in play. Can I get it in play? Don't think so. Get rid of this and that. I can get armaments in play. Well, yeah, I can play this. It heals me. I can also play the Evolve. So I can get the armaments in play to get a bit more out of second wind. I think that's kind of, yeah. And I do need to play the spot weakness for that. I think it's worth it though. Is it? Do I play the Evolve? I have more things to exhaust with this if I don't. In any case, I'm drawing just one thing. No, I'm drawing two. Need to remind myself of what's happening. But yeah, that's going to be 2 cards. I don't think I benefit from the Evolve at all, do I? No, I don't. So do the spot weakness now, actually. And then armaments, and then second wind. Down to 3 health. Oh yeah, Feel No Pain. Okay. Well, I stumbled into this. Maybe is this enough? I think it is, actually. To live through this, but we'll see. There's also a True Grit coming up. Is it enough? It is enough. It is enough. Okay. If I had calipers, I could also do an entrench thing. I don't. So I guess I end now. Down to 5 health, so I think I'm just going to die. Regardless of living through that, though. Running out of block, running out of health. Running out of time. Three health left. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. Though I do have the bites. The bites help a bit. With that in mind, do I just bite here? Does it even matter what I do? It's going to take 3 turns to kill. So 19 strength currently. Limit break is pretty far. I don't think there's any way I can do this. But I did expect to die earlier than this. Way earlier. So I absolutely need block later on, and that means I can't block now. And in any case, I won't have enough block. Well, with the Fiendfire I have enough for maybe 1 turn. 1 attack. 1 big attack, maybe. The multi-attack will wreck me. So that means I just bite here, I guess. Bite and something else, like maybe Iron Wave. Well, heavy blade. I can still play that, I guess. Beat of Death is about to go up, though. Anyway. There's one more True Grit coming up. I could do Iron Wave, Twin Strike instead of the Heavy Blade. The Heavy Blade will deal more later on if... well... if we're still alive somehow. Somehow. Okay. But I'll die next turn, thanks to the powers. So, yeah. I don't know. Should I have skipped them? Maybe I should have skipped one of them. But then again, if I had done that, then would I have been able to get the... Well, then again, I can bite for health. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe. Somehow. Beat of Death is now 3. I need to start with a block of some kind. True Grit, I suppose. Get rid of a Battle Trance, probably. So, yeah. Also, I need to be very mindful of when to play the Fiendfire. Can I even play it? Who knows? Do I just get rid of it? I might need the block from it. Let's not give up until... well, ever. Never give up. Some amount of pessimism is fine, but never give up. So I need that entrench in there. So True Grit. If I miss with this, or rather if I hit the entrench, then I'm effed. Probably won't have enough block actually anyway. So it's also going to draw my hand full, and then I'll need the Fiendfire to have enough block, and then I'll run out of things to be able to do. With some more health or something, this would be doable. Anyways, yeah, start with the True Grit, get rid of Battle Trance, maybe Headbutt. I need the bites for just to be able to attack and survive it. But yeah, Beat of Death being 3. And the bite healing for 2, then, well, you know. Is there something I can potentially do with the headbutting? Maybe. Though the... all of my things are about to be in my hand anyway. Heavy Blade is 71. I need to get a bash in there again to have... well, if I can somehow survive this turn, that vulnerable I think will make a difference, a large difference. Let's get rid of the Battle Trance. Okay. We'll also play the Limit Break. Okay, True Grit something. Oh, yes, I also have a Thunderclap, so the bash actually isn't necessary. So I could get rid of that. The thing is, this is very close. But after I use the Fiendfire, which I think I have to use here, what will I have left? Is the thing. Need to make sure that I have something left that I can survive with. I mean, this is kind of, maybe, survivable, but this is neutral in terms of HP. So is this. This is almost. But I need one more health. I need more health. Because I'm going to die to the powers that I put in play, having 2 health left. What the hell do I get rid of? Since I can use the Thunderclap for vulnerable instead of the bash, I guess maybe get rid of the bash, which is 2 energy anyway, so True Grit that out of the way. Or the headbutt. I don't know. Probably the bash. Okay, 24. So I don't think I risk the True Grit. I'm not going to calculate things, but yeah, I should have enough block for this. So what I'll have left is these three, currently. But if I use this, then I'm going to draw something. Well, I can change that. I can play things here. So with the bites... No, the bites aren't good enough. God damn it. I need the Iron Wave and the Bite Plus for next turn. Well, anyways, I will get those. I will get those. Sorry, I'm just... both getting a bit tired and losing focus. And actually, yeah, I'm not, as we know, an expert in this, so yeah. But it seems I might even win, actually, which is kind of insane. I don't think I played the True Grit. Because I need that Entrench, so I need to play that first. And if it hits the Fiend Fire, am I dead in that case? Play the Entrench. If I play that, I'm at... so it goes first, I think. So 48, then minus 3, so 45. And then... I could actually opt to play the True Grit, maybe. Maybe. Instead of the Fiend Fire. I don't think so, though. I think I need the Fiend Fire. So play this now. Yeah, 48 goes... Yeah, it goes back to 48, actually, yeah, because of the... Feel no pain. Okay, so I have these two, which I can play. So now let's deal damage. That, well, that comes from this. So what do I want to keep? I need more cards, obviously, so... Probably bites. How about the Heavy Blade? Yeah, the Heavy Blade for next turn. Despite it dealing a lot of damage now, which is useless, kind of. If I keep it... Can I play it, though? Can I even play it? Oh my god. Why is this so damn difficult? No, I need to bite now. I need to bite to have... I need to bite twice. So this is neutral. Well, by neutral I mean... Well, no. What I meant was I get +3 block from Feel No Pain, but... Feel no pain, but anyways, Fiend Fire will play itself just once. Yeah, obviously. Anyways, I need to bite now, right? Do I need to Thunderclap as well? To have it vulnerable for next turn? I think maybe. And if that's the case, do I have enough damage? I think I do. So Thunderclap now. And bite once. Is that enough? Or should I just bite twice? Thunderclap and bite. So it's vulnerable next turn. Does the vulnerability matter though? 45, 45. So that's 90. I can already deal 200. So I can just bite, right? These are 45 already. And this blocks for enough as well as deals damage. Okay. Insane. Also insane that it took so long. Well, I did manage to win. I think I made like dozens of mistakes though. But somehow I won. Somehow I did win. So hooray for that. So what was the key here? Well, I guess everything came into play, but yeah, feel no pain was very, very important there. And the bites, I think, also. Yeah, the bites also. In the end, the runic pyramid, was it actually a mistake? I think it still was, but I'm not sure at the moment. I don't know. Really interesting. Had I taken that other reward there, how things would have gone, but yeah. I'm really surprised that that ended up winning. I need to do a bit of editing here because that's a very long one. Anyways, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, then thanks for watching and or listening. Anyways, yeah, there we go. Also getting those feeds off, also probably necessary for this win. Anyways, made it. Somehow we made it. Never give up is the lesson to learn here. Let's see how much score we got. Okay, come on. Okay, not a lot. Well, that's fair enough. That's definitely fair enough. Anyways, yeah. I definitely did not expect to win there. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time for maybe a silent run or maybe something else altogether. See you then.